Good morning everyone. Today I will reveal the final stage of my project, Royal Enfield Meteor 350 Touring Edition. I will show you all the details, all the modifications that I did. So this will be hopefully the final version of my touring edition of the Meteor 350, but we never know. The windscreen that I installed is the touring windscreen from GV. It's much wider, much taller than the standard one. This gives a very good wind and weather protection, especially for my height. The wind buffeting is much less than with a small standard windscreen. In addition to the windscreen, I mounted a wind deflector here on top. This is a Puig one. This gives me around 10 centimeters more height. You can adjust this Puig wind deflector in the height and in the angle. You don't need any tools for that, just move it in the position that you like. And this gives me a few centimeters more. And this is very good to reduce the wind noise and wind buffeting on my helmet. And you can take it off very easy. It's just these two screws here, and within a few seconds you can take it off. So I will have this with me when I'm doing my road trip, just in case I need a little bit more wind protection. And it's not that much disturbing, just these small mounts here. I had the same on my Honda Transalp. Let's go on with the lower part of the bike. Down here you see the sump guards. These are the silver ones from Royal Enfield. This sump guard protects the engine case from stones and dirt. The next accessory that I installed are the crash guards. These are the original Royal Enfield ones. You can get them in different shapes. These are the same ones that I had on my classic 350. They protect the engine and they give me the chance to mount these. These are the Daymaker LED fog lights from Harley Davidson. Very expensive but very solid. Completely made out of metal. Very robust. They fit quite good to this silver crash guards. And in the dark, of course, they give a very good light. Down here there are the touring foot pegs, quite common, give a little bit more comfort. You have more place for your shoes on the foot pegs. And down here the heel and toe shifter. I have this rod system which makes the whole heel and toe shifter much more stable, helps a lot, not shaking anymore. I have a separate video about this rod here too. The gear shifter is much more rugged now, not shaking anymore. Very pleasant, so very good combo. The dashboard changed a lot. I centered the speedometer. I took off the tripper navigation from Royal Enfield and I installed my Chigi AI05. This is a Apple CarPlay unit. I use it for navigation, listening to music, all that good stuff. It's connected to the USB port here, so it's not starting up if the engine is not running. And if I start the engine, the Chigi is starting up. What is very pleasant, I have a tire pressure monitor here, a GPS speedometer, and of course everything I need, telephone, music, Spotify, Kalimoto, Google Maps. So everything I need for navigation, it's on this quite small device. I have a separate video about the Chigi AI05, so if you're interested, maybe have a look. And all the links, of course, are down in the video description. One more thing here. The brake and clutch levers are adjustable, so better quality than the standard ones, and you can adjust them to the size of your hands. The mirrors are still the standard mirrors. Maybe I will change them for the touring mirrors, the black ones, which are a little bit more solid, not vibrating that much, but at the moment I leave them as they are. The seat, which is installed at the moment, is a standard seat. I also have the touring seat. For my taste, it's a little bit too hard. I have still the touring seat for the pillion here on the back, but the front is the standard seat. And I always put my trusted SW Motec air pillow on top. This helps a lot if you want to ride longer distances. You can put some air inside, take the air out. It's not sliding because it's rubber down here. Very solid. I have this one here, I think 3 or 4 years. Never broke. Still the first one, and this is very comfortable. If you don't want the air, you can take it out, but by regulating the air pressure inside, it's much easier to go for longer distances than without a standard seat. So this is always on my bikes when I'm traveling long distance. Next thing on the list is the exhaust, the muffler. as you can see, is the muffler of the classic 350. You can exchange it without any problem. The mounting system, everything is the same like the Meteor, but the sound, I think, of the classic 350 exhaust is much better. Has this more classic sound. And the next modification is a very important one. The shocks. The rear shocks are from Shock Factory. They are called 2-win, specially made for the Meteor 350. They are adjustable in preload, and dampening and rebound can be adjusted on this wheel here. Very good comfort, much better than the standard shocks or even the Hunter shocks, which I tried. So these are the rear shocks of my choice, the Shock Factory 2-win shocks for the Meteor 350. Super riding quality, very comfortable shocks. And now I show you one new update, the luggage system. I installed the GV mounting rack for side panniers on the Meteor 350, which is very rugged. I'm very happy with it. But the panniers itself, I tried a lot. I started with the plastic ones, the E22 with 22 liters. They are okay, they look quite good on the bike, but they are very cheap plasticky and not very rugged, and 22 liters is not that much, especially when you do long distances and I have to take all my camera equipment, drones, and it's not enough for my luggage. The second ones from GV that I tried were the WL900, super lightweight, opening to the side with 25 liters. A little bit better than the 22, but quite soft, not very rugged, and opening to the side, it's a little bit difficult when you want to put in something, take something out when you're riding. You always have to take care that not everything is falling out. But if you want something more flexible and you want to open the panniers quite often on your rides, it wasn't the best system, and also only 25 liters. So I went on looking for a bigger solution, more rugged. Yeah, and now I got the GV Tracker Dolomiti aluminum side panniers, and they are humongous. Look at these side panniers, they are huge. They are made out of aluminum. They have 36 liters of volume, so they are huge. Super rugged, stable. I have a lot of GV aluminum top boxes, and these side panniers are the same. So super stable. They have a grip here on top, so you can carry them if you take them off. Putting on and taking off is super easy. The mounting system works perfectly with these ones here. With the plastic ones, the E22, it was very flimsy here, so shaking a little bit, not closing really good. These are the best ones so far. They stick on it, you can't move them 1 millimeter. So this is the best solution so far. I can show you how they look inside. Opening super easy, and they are opening to the top, which is very pleasant. I also bought some bags, some inner bags, so you don't have to take the panniers off. You just leave them on your bike, take the bag when it's packed, and off you go. Very pleasant. Yeah, and this is how they are looking inside. Absolutely huge. You can put a lot of stuff in here. And with these extra bags, super easy handling. Just put the bag inside, close it, and that's it. Very easy to handle. And if you want to take off the panniers, very easy, just turn this knob here, then it's folding to the side, and then just take it off, and that's it. So super fast, super easy to put it on. Same, just in these two pins down there, and then one push, and that's it. The next thing that I installed is a luggage rack. This one here, it's from Hitchcock, specially for the Meteor 350. It's secured with these two screws here and at the front. Feels very rugged, very solid, stable. And on the luggage rack I mounted a GV universal plate for top boxes. And I took my old top box that I had from my Vespa. It's a 46 liter top box, not too big, fits very good on the bike. And I put it in addition on the backside. So everything is now GV. These Dolomiti side panniers and this top box, they are rounded a little bit, so they have more this kind of classic look with the grip on top. There are some others available, not the Dolomiti, but the GV Tracker Adventure one. They are more for adventure bikes. They are more square, look a little bit more modern. But these ones are looking very nice, I think. Have a little bit of this retro charm. The main thing is, if you count everything together, I have 36, 36, 46, So that's 118 liters of volume. So this will be enough even if you're riding with a pillion, enough storage space. And now I can put my camera equipment in one box, the drone here, some clothes on the other side, some tools maybe. On every travel I take some tools with me, rain gear and stuff like that. I bought this one here for my Vespa, so luckily it's the same design. And there's a backrest here, a small one, so if you're riding with a pillion, it's a little bit more comfortable. Yeah, and if you're opening, quite big. 46 liters, you can put your helmet in here. You can put 10 kilograms of weight in there. Same on the side panniers, 10 kilograms. So it's 30 kilograms of luggage. I also have a bag for this top box, so I can leave everything on the bike, just take my bags out and go to the hotel. This is very comfortable for me. I don't have to strap anything on the bike. Everything is fixed. And I think it looks quite good. Of course, the Meteor looks huge now. It's a small bike, and with this luggage system here from GV, it's looking like a big bike. So yeah, let me know what you think. Do you prefer some of the other panniers that I installed in my last videos, or what do you think about this new solution here with the Tracker Dolomiti panniers? So this is how the touring setup of my Royal Enfield Meteor 350 looks like now. The final stage. It's a little bit like a monster Meteor 350, but I'm very satisfied how it looks, and I think all the accessories make sense. Good wind protection, more riding comfort with the suspension, and lots of luggage space. Of course, the bike looks best without anything, with no windscreen, with no luggage system, completely pure and naked. But for touring, of course, you need a little bit of luggage. I prefer to have a little bit of riding comfort, especially on long distances. I will put all the links to all accessories like windscreen, side panniers, top box, mounting system, the small stuff like the Chigi AIO5 navigation system, suspension. Everything will be down in the video description, just in case you are interested. Because I have to wait a little bit for my long distance rides, I will do some test rides with this setup to check if everything is fine, if it works good for me. And then when the weather is a little bit more consistent and warm, then I will start my long road trips. Don't know yet where I'm going, but maybe you have some ideas. Write it down in the comments. I hope you liked the reveal of the complete touring setup of my Meteor 350. And if you did, please give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. And if you are riding, ride safe. I see you in the next one. Take care and cheers.